Let's get the thoughts of House Committee on Dangerous Drugs Chairperson, Representative Ace Barbers, on the courtesy resignations at the PNP. Good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening.
Sir, we'd love to hear your take on the courtesy resignations at the PNP, which of course includes Chief Rodolfo Azurin.
Well, first and foremost, I know that this is a radical strategy being proposed by the Secretary of the DILG, Benhur Abalos, and being the chair of the Committee on Dangerous Drugs, my opinion is that I am in full support of this call for courtesy resignation. No? Those that are not involved in illegal drugs or in any way involved in protecting or cuddling drug personalities must not be afraid, because there's nothing, there's no reason for them not to be rejected when they file their courtesy resignation, meaning they will not be taken out of the organization or be taken out of service. So I guess this is just one strategy where we will give the committee a free hand to study and perhaps review and look into the involvement of some personnel into illegal activities such as drug activities.
Sir, how widespread really is the problem of the illegal drug trade in the PNP?
Well, it looks like it's really getting into bad shape, meaning there are officers in the ranks of colonel and maybe perhaps generals that are involved in this illegal activity. So this is quite scary. And I think if we cannot stop this, this would probably lead to something even worse.
But you said earlier that you are in full support of this move, but are courtesy resignations really the right step to once and for all rid the PNP of misfits involved in drugs? Because in the report of our correspondent, DILG Cahiles, an officer said that the move is kind of unfair and that a month is really not enough time to assess the organization. That's 5 people doing the assessment for over 900 individuals.
Well, first and foremost, I think the procedure, the process, and the system that will be used when when accepting all this courtesy resignation must be transparent, no, and must be done with utmost, let's say, utmost integrity. Meaning, people that would handle these resignations must show a semblance of credibility and unquestionable integrity, so that when they come up with decisions, it will not be put on hold or put on question. So that's one. No? Second, as I said earlier when I opened my statement, I guess we badly need a radical strategy, no? In order for us to win in this war against drugs. Our enemy does not stop from just selling, but they're thinking of innovative ways to be able to sell all these drugs to our victims. So we should also think one step ahead. And in doing so, first thing that we should do is we cleanse the ranks of those people who are supposed to run after these drug personalities. This is the PDEA and the PNP. Because, it's just like going to war. You thought that all your comrades in arms are there to attack the enemy, but without you knowing it, they're the ones shooting at you from behind. So I think a radical move such as this is just one way of starting to cleanse the ranks of the PNP.
All right.
But it should not stop from there. No, first and again, we should really make sure that the processes, the procedure is transparent and, of course, above board and constitutional, in order that this would not go to waste. We should get the full trust and confidence of the public into the organization.
You said this is the right step, but this should not be the only step. What else should the PNP do to cleanse its ranks, sir?
Well, okay, assuming an officer, a general, for instance, has been found to be guilty or has enough evidence in his involvement in these illegal activities, then without batting an eyelash, cases must be filed immediately. And he should be terminated from the services and should be prosecuted right away. So that's just one strategy again, no? So dapat it's all, as I said earlier, it should be all above board and transparent.
All right. Thank you for your thoughts. House Committee on Dangerous Drugs Chairperson, Representative Ace Barbers.